Hey, it's Olga here from olgadexterieva.com and Productivity for Scientists. This is where you overcome overwhelm, become more productive, get in charge of your day while feeling happy in your life. And Happy New Year! We just had the beginning of the new year, and this is why this topic for today's video is strategic planning for your upcoming year. I'm going to give you the template that we've been using now with my private and group coaching clients and working through it, and I've been working through it myself. You can find it below the video, and in this video I'm going to walk you through this template. I'm going to help you with the strategic planning or for your upcoming year. It's because what might be happening right now that you might be coming back to work after the holiday, and I know some of you stayed in and did some work during the holiday, catching up with your papers and writing, but you feel like everyone is coming back to work and the routine is starting. Maybe the seminars are starting. Maybe you're starting new experiments in your lab. Maybe there are new requirements that you need to fulfill. So you're getting busy and busy. Maybe the teaching is starting for you, and so the new intentions and the new habits and the new rituals you wanted to introduce for the new year are kind of already sleeping on the back burner because you're getting so busy, and the feeling is, well, I've been busy in the previous year and now I'm busy again. So what's the change? Old, same old thing, right? So today I want to give you that strategic planning, that template, and walk you through it to help you to be a little bit more intentional, a little bit more strategic about your upcoming year. And it's all about imagining yourself at the end of the year and really what do you want to have experienced and to have achieved when you look back at the whole year. So let's start with the template, and you see there are 3 areas that you're invited to get clear on, and you can get clear on 3 to 5 areas. That's what we do here, the Productivity for Scientists. These areas could be in your work and in your life. So let's take an example of your work, and thus could be papers or some kind of writing, because I haven't met any scientist that doesn't need to do any writing. So you want to get clear and write something concrete. So if you haven't had any papers published yet, so you want to publish my first paper. If you want to increase your output, so for example, you publish 2 papers, you want to publish 5, so put it down there. Maybe your intention could be to go to high profile journal. So publish, write it all there, or it could be the first out of the paper. So you want to write it there, and then you want to check the next column that you want to fill in is really the status of this area in the previous year that just ended. So, if you haven't published any papers, just write the 0, or the number of papers you've published. If you want to increase the number of papers, or those journals that you've published that you're not really satisfied because they are low profile journals, are low impact journals, and you want to go to high profile journals. So you just want to get clear on the status of this area in the previous year that just ended, without judgment. It's neither good or bad, it's just it is what it is. Now we are working on it, right? So then write what do you want to achieve in the upcoming year, something realistic but with a bit of a stretch. You've published 2 papers, you want 5. You want to increase the impact of the journal where you publish, write it there. And then the next column is a why. Why do you want to achieve it? This is a question that you've heard me asking you again and again, and I often ask it my clients. Why do you want to achieve it? Because it's so important. Because if you know your why, it will help you to sustain motivation over a longer period of time. And when the challenges and obstacles come, the UI will help you to keep going. So write down your motivation, and if you find yourself doing anything out of guilt or blame, or because you believe that's the way it needs to be done, challenge it and really come up with a constructive motivation that will help you keep going, because anything around like a guilt or blame, it tends to get you stuck in the procrastination. So you really want to come with something constructive. And then the last column you will see is invite you to come up with the 3 first concrete steps. And you might not know the whole how you're gonna get there, and that's okay. And you might even not know the first steps, and that's okay too, because what we do here at the Productivity for Science Center, just a recent example of one of my clients, he said he's gonna put it on his vision board, or you can print out a picture of the front title of the journal, or anything like this. Start visualizing, start putting it out there, in a picture on your wall. And this could be your first step, because that clarity, that imagining the final result can get you a long way. And then the second and the third step will reveal themselves. Or it could be, your second step could be, emailing someone and inquiring or following up about that collaboration that someone suggested. So this could be your very concrete first couple of steps. So write them down there. And then you want to also think about like an area in your life, because we always work on your work and life here at the Productivity for Scientists, so that you can have that balance. Yeah, and it could be an example from one of my clients. Is a mother of 2, and she realized she hasn't been doing much for herself, so it will be self-care. So that's the area. And then the status in the previous year was nothing. She did manage to do anything for herself, and then the status that she wants to achieve in the upcoming year would be really concrete things. So it could be taking up yoga or swimming, or just going on a regular walks. And then they gain the very concrete steps, number 1 to 3. Inquire about local yoga groups, find the nice little walk around the campus. So these are your concrete steps, and they will really get you going. And then for the area 3, I just want to give you another example that came up very often, quite a lot, among my clients, is friends. And that I don't have enough friends. I want have more friends. I want to go out more, and I can totally relate. I've moved out around a lot in my career as a scientist, and I often found myself in that situation where I didn't have friends. I needed to work on it. So it's totally okay to put there as your area, and then start working towards. And again, there are a couple of first concrete steps. It could be just literally, putting it out there, putting a picture of friends on your vision board, or start getting clear what is it that you want to look back at the end of the year. It could be you could be hosting like a party once in 2 years, something once in 2 months, something I've been doing here in this house that we live. Okay, so I hope that gives you enough concrete examples. Go and get your template, fill it in, share with us your intention for this year in terms of your work, in terms of your papers, and also for your life. And also, if you're not yet receiving this free and weekly video strategies into your email box, go to my website. It's olgadoktoreva.com. And if you're already there, go to the top of my website, download your free resources on how to become productive straight away. And you will also receive these videos straight into your email inbox every week. And this is all from me for today, and I talk to you soon. Bye.